Good evening, you're watching Royale TV with Cheese. This is Awesome Elmo and we're watching high ranked matches of Clash Royale. I'm going to be commentating tonight and hopefully give you some strategic tips as we watch some of the best players playing one of our favorite games. So the next matchup is a player that I've seen a lot of matches of, maybe because he's got such a memorable name, but it's Smurf from Clan Blue Phoenix and he's ranked number 6. He's versus this guy who I can't pronounce the name, I apologize, from Clan H2O. He's ranked 13. It's just a pity. There's no way. It would be really nice. Just a small request, if Supercell is listening, if it was possible to copy these names so that I could check pronunciation. Anyway, so Smurf tonight, he's going with really interesting collection. So he's going with his usual Golem elixir strategy, which seems to be his most popular choice. And he's backing that up with the 2 prince strategies. So will this work? The golem strategy probably being one of the top favorite strategies, and the 2 prince strategy being probably the other most favorite strategy at the moment. Never seen them played both at once. It's going to be very aggressive. So will it work out for him? I'm not sure. We'll see. On the other hand, Red is going with the 2 prince combo, and he's backing that up with barrackses. So that's the barbarian hut and the goblin hut. So just to create a lot of mayhem for these princes to travel through to the other side. So let's see. Honestly, I think Smurf's strategy is a little bit risky. It's either going to smash Red or fail miserably. Because I'm not really a risk-taking type of person, I would have to give the slight edge to Red in this match, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Both players probably going to let their elixir build up. I imagine Smurf will drop a golem as soon as his elixir hits 10. I'm not sure what Red's going to start off with here, but actually Smurf's going with a dragon. And wow, Red's going for the full-on attack, but because of the minion swarm, is just not really much Red can do without any elixir. And so that's going to come back for a counter attack, and that's going to be devastating. So that could be potentially a tower going down already. This Prince, sorry about the lag there. Prince taking down the tower, so Smurf is leading 1-0. I'm not sure that aggressive play really worked out for Red. He didn't really have as big of an elixir advantage that he thought he did. Perhaps he was expecting Smurf to lead with a golem, which he often does. So here's Smurf's coming down to this second tower here. Probably not quite going to quite get the tower. On the other side here, a counter attack coming in. That dragon though is going to clean up any threat that this barbarian hut poses. Wizard probably do a fairly effective counter to that dragon, but the second tower going down and the prince going for the king tower. This could be over or almost already. Prince taking out the enemy prince. This just looks like a total mess for Red here. Smurf's dominating this match, so I guess I'm gonna have to take back my earlier words and go with my initial assumption, which is that this strategy is just going to wreck everything. But there goes the second tower while Smurf extends out a little bit too far, and this could be the upset of the day. It looks like this tower could go down here. I'm not really sure that Smurf is going to be able to respond in time, but defending, and now Smurf has a really good chance of taking down this king tower. Yes, he's going to do it, and that means Smurf wins 3-2. Wow, so that just goes to show when you play an uber aggressive deck that He's essentially sitting on a knife's edge. That could easily have gone the other way around after that aggressive attack. The next match tonight is Jordan 529740. Yes, there are a lot of Jordans playing Clash Royale. At least 500,000, could be more. Difficult to say. He's from clan CC Days and he's ranked 41. Tonight versus R-Dubs from clan Full Attack, ranked 78. So what have we got here tonight? Well, we're seeing something a bit different now. Not a single Prince combo or Golem strategy in sight, although combined between them, maybe. If one of these princes was to defect to the other team, that could mean devastation to one of these players. That doesn't actually happen, in case you're wondering. So, R-Dubs is going with a classic combo, which is the Hog Rider with the Prince. Otherwise, he's going for a fairly defensive kind of a deck. He's got the Tesla here. He's got the Goblins and the Skeletons, which are generally used to defend against strong units. They're going to be really good against this Hog Rider. Otherwise, they're not really going to be all that useful, except for padding out a snowball. Jordan, on the other hand, he's going for a very similar approach, but he's going with the Dark Knight. So this is going to be the good versus evil battle of the century. Jordan's going with the Lightning. The Lightning could potentially be helpful to take out this Tesla in a surprise attack, which can be used to devastating effect. He's also got a Tesla of his own, and he's going for poison. Possibly he plans to try and clear the way to do combo attacks with the Dark Knight and the Hog Rider. He also has the Ice Wizard, which is a legendary character. He slows down units with his area-based attack. And finishing off, Jordan is using the Golem Barrel, which can be really useful for doing just an extra little bit of damage. So in this match, I feel like Jordan has a slight advantage because some of these units here are really not going to be of any real use aside from cycling through the deck. But there's nothing over here which these are going to be particularly effective. So that basically means that it's a sort of an 8-card versus 6-card deck is a way of thinking about it. So let's see. I'm going to give Jordan the advantage, but we'll see who wins this match. Jordan giving the thumbs up, then crying. Bit unstable emotionally for this big match tonight. R-Dubs placing down the Tesla. Jordan leading with a Hog Rider. And the Lightning Bolt, which is, as I said before, a great way to get a surprise attack, and that getting 1,000 points on the tower for Jordan. Ice Wizard coming in. It's not a very strong attack though, but those Goblins helping to finish off that Hog Rider. Barbarians, very strong units. The Black Knight coming in here and helping to finish that off. Black Knight versus Prince. Prince has a slight advantage versus Black Knight one-on-one, but because the Wizard there is slowing down the Prince, that's giving them the advantage. Prince is going to take out these minions. That's really not a problem. The poison, destroying everything in its path, and also doing the crucial few extra bits of damage to the tower. The Ice Wizard coming in, getting a bit more damage on the tower. Jordan with a slight advantage here, but both players thinking about what they're going to do next. Hard to say. R-Dubs is going to be struggling to find a way to get past Jordan's strategy here. R-Dubs is going for an attack with the Hog Rider. Tesla comes out. This is the defensive Tesla, as I was talking about earlier in the evening. It works really great when you play it in response to a unit. Not quite as strong, just placing it aggressively like it used to be. Here comes the Prince. Lightning Bolt helping to take him down a little notch. Those Goblins coming in to finish off the Prince. And R-Dub's tower here on only 220 health, so just one attack away. This barrel will do a bit of damage immediately. Looks like the poison's going to use that to finish it off. That's also going to crucially weaken this wizard quite a lot, so he won't be able to get any damage on Jordan's tower. Really, this is very one-sided game here. It's going to be very difficult for R-dubs to get a tower. Ice Wizard coming in, that's going to take care of those barbarians and slow them down as well. Barrel going out, just trying to keep R-dub's attention away from Jordan's towers and the poison there. Ice Wizard versus Wizard. Again, it's the battle of good versus evil. Looks like evil may win tonight. Good will have to come back and fight another day. 10 seconds left. I can't see this tower going down, but the Hog Rider coming in. 6 seconds. Could possibly get it here, but that Ice Wizard is just going to slow down his attacks. And that's the game. Which means Jordan defeats R-dubs 1-0. Apologies about that. Sometimes the audio glitches out a little bit. As I was saying, Jordan defeats R-dubs 1-0. Okay, this is Royale TV with Cheese, and you're watching Awesome Elmo. And the next match we have tonight, again, I apologize, I can't read these names, but I'm going to call this person CC from this clan, and ranked 36 versus Ashley from Lava Kings, ranked 74. Ashley's going with the 2 Prince combo and adding in quite an aggressive stance on it, using the Hog Rider, using Poison. Poison's probably going to be used to clear the way to the tower and make it more difficult for her opponent to respond to that 2 Prince combo. For instance, you'll see there's a minion horde here, which is a really good counter to princes. However, if that poison is in the way, those minions are going to go down really quick because they don't have a lot of health. CC is playing a defensive deck, so this is becoming more popular around my level, which is around the 2,000 cups mark. I haven't seen so much in the high ranked matches, but this is the siege deck. You basically try and put down lots of things to stop your opponent getting near your base, and then you place a crossbow down to try and take down their tower. CC is also using a rocket to help finish off those towers, and he's got a few more defensive units. The Inferno Tower and the Tombstone. Tombstone will work really well against Prince. That's pretty much a hard counter to Prince. However, if Ashley plays the 2 Prince combo, that's not such a strong counter, because the Dark Prince can just smash those skeletons sky high. I would say that with such an aggressive deck, Ashley actually has the slight advantage here against his siege deck, but let's see what happens. Ashley versus CC. Good luck. Okay. Good luck from CC as well. So, CC's going to lead with the Inferno Tower. Now, that's an interesting first play, because puts Ashley onto the point where she wants to attack fairly quickly before CC gets that elixir back. But the poison, I haven't seen this before, but the poison looks like a really great counter to that Inferno Tower. A crossbow coming down. How's Ashley going to counter? She's going to bring out her minion horde, which of course the crossbow can't target, but there's the arrows coming out to take down those minions. This crossbow is doing a massive amount of damage to that tower. Ashley's sending in the Hog Rider, but it's going to take down the crossbow, but that tower taking almost 2,000 damage, and these barbarians coming in with not much to defend against them, but the Dark Knight's coming out now. Rocket goes in, and this is probably going to be a tower, so that's 1 tower to CC. CC playing these cards quite aggressively here, so that's really interesting, considering it looks like such a defensive deck. Placing down the Inferno Tower again. Ashley bringing along some barbarians, trying to build up a snowball. Putting down that poison to try and put a hole in that Inferno Tower, working really well. Here comes the Bomber though. Bomber's a great counter to barbarians. Here comes the Hog Rider. Hog Rider's going to get smashed. Barbarians and Bomber coming back. Hard to say what Ashley's going to do here. Has to use the Wizard. It's the only really good counter to that there. But the Rocket coming in, that's going to take care of that Wizard. So pretty much coming out even there. Prince coming in. Is there going to be a poison? No, there's a Minion Horde, but unfortunately Minion Horde get countered by Minion Horde. Poison, but slightly misplaced there, didn't really help a lot. Does a bit of damage to the tower, but Hog Rider's coming in. Hog Rider's going to get a bit of damage, but maybe not enough. Only 18 seconds left. This looks like it could be game over. The crossbow coming in here, so that's just going to take so long to take down, but there's not going to be time left to get this tower. So either way, this looks like it's going to be a win for CC. And that's the game. CC defeating Ashley 1-0. I'm just going to try and fix this here. Bear with me. Okay, next match we have let's see how I go with pronouncing this. Hesruiechk from Taiwan Glory, ranked 38, apologies about my pronunciations, versus King from clan I can't pronounce, but ranked 77. So King's going with a 2 Prince combo. This looks like a really high power deck, using the elixir to power all those expensive cards. Maybe using the mirror to create double elixir collectors. Gonna use the lightning there. That's going to help against any defensive towers for when King is making his push with these big guys. On the other hand, hesruiechk is also going with a 2 Prince combo, but he's going just a slightly different approach. He's using the giant, probably defensively. And also a few more defensive things like the goblins and the Tesla cannon. It's really, I can't really make a call on who has the advantage here. It depends, I guess. If hesruiechk lets King build up his elixir, then sure, he's going to have so much elixir coming in and such high power units here with these 3 guys that it may just be too much to handle. However, if King can't get his elixir happening, then definitely he could be in a position where hesruiechk just overwhelms by being able to bring out more characters. So let's see how the match goes. King versus hesruiechk. Hesruiechk looks like he's going to start off by banking some elixir. Same with King. Difference being hesruiechk playing this elixir defensively as a distraction for the enemy units in case King was to decide to do an early attack. Not really going to pay off now. King goes for his second elixir using that mirror. hesruiechk taking advantage of this very small window by attacking with a Knight Musketeer combo. It's going to get a fair bit of damage there, but unfortunately those units being taken down. And here comes the 2 prince combo, and being that they were played as a counter, that gives King a huge advantage here. And there goes that lightning I talked about earlier to take down those turrets. Unfortunately though, the Dark Prince coming along and taking down those guys. The princess here is going to get a bit of damage from across the river, but here comes that Tesla to take her down. And P.E.K.K.A being played aggressively. I'm not sure that King was expecting that Tesla to come out exactly right then, but it's still going to work out okay, because P.E.K.K.A does a pretty big whack of damage. But this Musketeer countering the P.E.K.K.A really well, also going to take down that wizard. But again, the princess left on the other side of the river, being able to take some damage onto this tower. But the princess being countered by a princess, which is going to come back, and it's going to do the same back to King. King's tower is going to take a little damage. White Prince versus Dark Prince. White Prince should generally win. Goblins coming in to help out. Not quite enough damage though, but the tower should finish these guys off. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the Dark Knight still had his shield, so there goes a tower. King kind of really controlling this map, but it could still be anyone's game, because the King's tower is only on a few hundred health. It will only take one good counter attack to take that tower down, but with only 48 seconds left, it's hard to say. Playing this giant defensively here. Bit of lag coming in, apologise. The prince coming in. King's really desperately trying to get that king tower, which can sometimes prove to be a big mistake, because you can get so aggressive that you forget to defend. Here comes that other tower, and there goes that tower down. Now let's see what happens. P.E.K.K.A getting torn to shreds by this prince while it's still summoning. And this giant coming in down this side here. Not going to be enough to take down that tower though. So now time for King to make a counter attack, but the Tesla is going to get in the way of that. Dark Prince coming out. Wizard's going to take care of that Dark Prince. Could go either way. Slightly in hesruiechk's favour at the moment. This princess is going to get some damage off onto that tower. Probably 2 or 3 shots before she gets taken down. But no, there she goes. Tesla coming in defensively, taking down that Dark Prince. Prince from King coming in here. Prince versus Prince. It's brother versus brother. There's a double Prince combo. That could be enough to win, but it depends, because this Prince is coming in here, so it's going to be a base race, and hesruiechk wins 2-1. Well, I seem to be having some networking issues at the moment. I apologise. So the footage is coming through a little bit lagged at the moment. So I might call that a night for tonight. Thanks for watching. You've been watching Royale TV with Cheese with Awesome Elmo, and I hope to see you next time.